Yo, what's up guys, Felix from John Lifestyle. Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I want to tell you guys about how I've been making $1,000 to $2,000 per month in total passive income. Now, I've been running this play for almost a year, and I want to tell you guys about it because this is something that I use to pretty much pay my bills every single month, and it's totally passive. There's no real work involved besides in the beginning, and anybody could do it. Any age, any gender, any part of the country. It's pretty simple. It takes a little bit of work in the beginning, but once it's up and it's running, it will basically pay you for life. Now, before this video starts, be sure to check the 5th link down in the description. It's Webull. You can get access to 6 free stocks. All you have to do is open up a brand new brokerage account and deposit at least 1 penny. If you deposit at least 1 penny, you're going to get access to 6 free stocks. Now, back to this video and back to the play I've been doing to make $1,000 to $2,000 per month in total passive income. Now, what I've been doing is I'm basically an author of a book. And now, before you run away and say you don't know how to write a book, or you're not very smart enough to write a book, or you don't have a huge social media following, I just want to say that you don't need any of that stuff to actually write the book, because I don't have any of that stuff. Now, I do have a social media following, but there are ways to work around it to still make $500, $1,000, $1,500 per month with your book. In fact, I know some people from different social medias that actually have a book that makes them $4,000, $5,000, $6,000, $10,000 per month with a book. Now, the way you do it, the first thing you want to decide on, and I'm going to show you guys my merchant account, and the 2 merchant accounts that I recommend you use for your book is either Stripe, and Stripe is kind of a low risk processor. So when you start processing a lot of things that are like digital products, whether it's a course, whether it's consulting or a book, sometimes they get a little nervous and can shut you down. But there's something called Zen Payments. If you go through Zen Payments, you almost never have a problem. You can process a few thousand a month. You could process 10, 15, as much as you really want. They have no limit. So Zen Payments is really good for high risk and high volume processing. But the first thing that you're going to want to do is obviously decide on a topic, whether it's sports, whether it's cooking, whether it's health, whether it's wealth, whether it's fitness. The 3 categories that really hit really well are obviously fitness and health. The second one is dating and relationships, and the third one is making money. If you could decide on 1 or 2 or 3 of something in those topics seem to do the best. So like I said, something in relationships, something in fitness, health, wealth, good recipes, cooking, stuff like that, or showing people how to make money. But even if it's not any of those topics, you could still do pretty well with this play. So the first thing I want to do is actually just kind of show you guys my merchant account so you guys can see exactly what kind of money I've been making. Let me pull up my transactions, and as you can see for this month, I'm at, if it will focus, not sure if it's focusing, but as you guys can see, I get payments literally every, are we gonna focus back up over here? So we're gonna focus back up over here. But for today, I have $380 in sales for my book. I have a few upsells added to it, and then I have a total of $3,383 for this month, which is absolutely incredible. But like I said, you want to decide on a topic. Obviously, something or a niche in one of those 3 main niches is the best. But if you want to talk about dogs, if you want to talk about sports, if you want to talk about something that happened in your life, it doesn't really matter. The only thing that matters is you write the book. As far as writing the book, you could do it one of 2 ways. Now, you can actually write the book entirely. The way that I did it is I basically put all the important topics and the words and the key notes that needed to be in the book on a piece of paper, kind of like a Cliff Notes type of summary, and then I gave it to a guy on Fiverr that I was recommended by somebody else, and he basically ghost wrote the book for me. So I came with all of the important how to do this, how to do that, how to do this, how to do that, and then he put in all the filler words and how to actually put the book into chapters, right? So even if you don't know how to put a book together and you don't know how to word it properly and put the chapters and do the introduction, you could do like the Cliff Notes, which is what I did, and then I gave it to somebody and then he put it together. Now, what I also added for upsell upsells is I added one of my courses that I discounted by about 75%, and then I also added an audio version, but that's a little bit more advanced. If you guys like this video and want to know how I actually really maximize the profits of my book on higher end upsells, then you guys could just comment below this video and I'll give you guys the play in the game on that. So the first thing you want to do is decide on a topic. The next thing you want to do is either decide if you're going to write the book yourself or have some sort of ghostwriter to do it. So put all of the key notes on there, like what the sauce of the book actually is. But if you don't know how to put it into a summary and chapters and all this stuff and, you know, make it a real book, then you can hire somebody to do that. The next thing you want to do is you want to put the book together, and now this is where you can actually start making the money. You can go get you a cover, you could slap your name on the front like I did, but what you want to do next is you want to start selling the book. Now, if you don't have a social media following like I do, and I'm so grateful for people who watch my videos and for the platform of YouTube, because I put out great content, I put out valuable content, and I've really learned a science to be able to grow a YouTube channel. I feel like now I could grow any YouTube channel from, you know, the start because I know the formula to it. So if you don't have a YouTube channel, there's different platforms that you can put your book on. You can put it on Amazon, Amazon, and there's a seller platform for books with Kindles and different books like that. So, you know, Amazon has the traffic. It's the same thing like YouTube. YouTube has the traffic. There are other video platforms, but YouTube has like an algorithm and the traffic source to be able to grow your brand and your social media following. You can put it on Etsy, you could put it on eBay, you could put it on Udemy. So there's a bunch of different sources that already have a lot of traffic that you could put your book on. And you could also put it on Facebook. Depending on how big your Facebook is, you'll probably be able to get some initial sales from friends and family. But besides that, you could also join Facebook groups. And if you have a low ticket product, somewhere between, and my book is for $38, somewhere between $38 and $97, those are one of the best platforms. So like I said, let's recap. The first thing you want to do is decide on a topic. The three that are the best is obviously something relationship based, something health and fitness based, or making money based. If not those, it doesn't matter. Those are just some of the best to pick between. From there, you're going to figure out your form of writing the book. Are you actually going to write the entire book yourself, or are you going to have help from a ghostwriter? But obviously you put all of the meats and potatoes on like a piece of paper, and they come in there with the filler words. And then I did that because I'm not really, you know, my grammar isn't that great. And that's the crazy thing about being an entrepreneur. My grammar isn't that great, but I'm still pretty successful. And then from there, you want to figure out how are you actually going to market the book. And there's really a ton of ways if you don't have a social media following. You could do Facebook, you could do Facebook groups, you could go into Facebook groups, give value on different posts and drop the link. You could do Udemy, which already has a ton of traffic. You could do eBay, which has a ton of traffic. You could do Amazon, which has a ton of traffic. And then you could start some sort of YouTube channel like I make videos about like this. If you're going to make maybe videos on gardening, you could show people how to plant specific plants and then say, hey, if you want to learn all about how to grow a garden in less than 30 days that gives you XYZ results, be sure to check out my book down in the description below. You could set up a simple website or a simple landing page. All of that is something that I learned how to do on YouTube, or you could hire people on Fiverr. Like I said, I hired the guy to help me write the book from Fiverr. You could have somebody set you up a website to help you sell the book on Fiverr. And then, like I said, this is a play that has allowed me to make this month $3,383. Today I made $380. Yesterday I made $131. The day before that I made $169. The day before that I made $55. And then the pricing structure of my particular book, it's $38 for the book. It's $17 for a audio version. I added to the $38, so you can't just buy the audio version. You can either buy the book plus the audio or the book without the audio. And then one of my courses that I typically sell for a higher ticket, slightly somewhere around closer to $500, I sell it to them as an additional to my book for, about 75% off. So that's basically what I do. So like I said, every single day since basically the 10th, it's been 190. On the 9th, I did 287, 211, 38, 131, 245, 114, 283, 228, 207, 152, 279, 155, and there you guys have it. So this is a really powerful play. Like I said, it takes a little bit of work, but once you set it up, and it doesn't even have to be long. You guys probably want to know how long my book is. It's about 20 or so pages, but it's really informative, it's really valuable, and a lot of people were asking me to write this, so I took all the information that I knew about how to do this particular hustle, put it together, and now this is the book that I have, and this is the kind of money that I've been making, and allows me to basically make passive income every single day on complete demand. So there you guys have it. That is the play I've been running to make $1,000 per month in total passive income. If you guys have any questions, drop them down in the comments. Be sure to pick up those 6 free stocks from Webull. All you have to do is deposit at least 1 penny into a brand new brokerage account. Again, appreciate you guys watching. We're almost at 40,000 subscribers. I'm going to do an awesome giveaway when that time comes. Again, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.